嗯。
Hey, yawn. We need to talk.
I hope you come up with a solution soon. People are getting nervous.
他应该把厨房给炸了，是吗？
You wanted to talk? Is it about your cooking experiments? How'd it go? Amazing. Surpassed my expectations. I have enough ideas for 3 full courses. And maybe something a little extra too. Great. When can we start? Yeah, about that. There's a little hindrance. What do you mean? The kitchen I used to cook in was quite basic, you know? So, I'm not very good with high-tech equipment, like an automatic food processor. I think I broke it.
这不是什么高科技。
High-tech? Alloy-Corp equipment? That's the best joke I've heard in a long time. Yeah, I know. It's still much more complicated than a wok and an iron stove. I guess we're gonna have to fix it then. Yeah, that, and the electricity in the kitchen. What? I think I fried the circuit breaker. There's no power in the whole module. Sorry. You said something about us being consumed by prosaic tasks? Yeah, I deserve that sarcastic comment. All I can say is, I promise that if we get that kitchen up and running again, I'm gonna put my whole heart into that feast. And the results won't disappoint you. All right. Let's get to work then. Perfect. Looking better already.
Hello, brother.
他需要什么？糊和那个有机物是吧？12份。这个是15份，这个我们说10份哈，对吧？挺好的。然后就把医生丢到那个厨房间来用吧，没有关系。矿物全部占，来医生要去厨房。矿物先够了，对，够了。食材不够，那我们有植物也够。工作节目不要去工作节目，你去那个基地维护吧。
Healthy amount, quiet. Those cabins are great.
来吧，我们继续去挖。哦，不是，继续去探索。这个转的好快啊！
Good spot to use the gravity sensor. Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
他是不是还要再造一个？还是说造一个就好了吗？我前面的看不到，挂。去那个地方。 看一下这边的路。反正我跟你说，有一个那个初级金属矿那边我都没有造，其实。线过来啊？不行吗？那我连根长线，对吧？上不上？那个传送，走过来。这样，工人羊，你先过去倒东西。工人羊。矿物和金属先不挖了，先挖有形的。精炼公羊去挖有的。
All done. Should I take care of this now?
不要。你没上座，那就去。对，温室的话让那个植物养去。去挖矿尾也有了。运气好像没有必要吧，先挖那么多，去挖那个矿物技术员。
My stuff landed here.
好高哦！工作成分，这个能力不够，9个至少，10分。直接来的。现在应该全图应该没有我们看过的地方，对，完全没有，全图全开。那我们去挖点矿吧，现在也没什么效果，挖铁去。哥，又卡住我。这个。什么东西？最主要就是让科学家多去研究点东西。
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, interesting. A motivational hoodie. Motivational? More like demotivational. I only kept it because it's really comfy. Of course you did. It doesn't remind you of all that determination and ambition that fueled my academic success. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate it. So, did you get any interesting readings from the gravity sensor? Yes, fascinating stuff. The gravity field distortion forms a remarkable pattern. It's not like any of the other distortions we've encountered. So, how do we proceed? Well, it looks like we have no other way but to destroy this extraordinary phenomenon. Are you serious? How am I supposed to use the illuminator on that? No, the illuminator won't help us here. We'll need to create a counterforce that will neutralize the gravity field. It will have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. One mistake, and this whole thing can go dangerously
但是你
wrong.
看，这科学真的好离谱，连重力都可以。
I can't even imagine you making a mistake.
连重力都可以解决。
Yes, well, you've clearly forgotten our exam in algebraic topology. I have, yeah? Yeah, we lost a whole 10 points just because of one stupid miscalculation. It haunts me to this day. Still, nice to have your trust. Just give me the time to study this case properly, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
我们好像忘记了我们生病的这个事儿了。哦，好了，电话打来了。
Hello?
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with the job.
Easy for you to be sorry from behind a desk.
Is it? I'd say it's harder to be calm when you know you can only be a passive observer. Especially knowing that I'm going to have to ask you to cross another threshold.
Tell me. I'm ready.
Your heart's in it. That's good. But you'll also need an open mind, because the solution I would like to propose may be a little unsettling.
What would I have to do?
拜拜。
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
Great. I volunteer.
That's generous of you, but you can't donate brain tissue.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue. From the cortex.
So, how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have rapidium, Jan. You have the womb. All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure.
Oh.
By leaving its mind records blank,
这好
you
像
will
克隆一
create
个
a
你，
being with
然
no
后克隆一个
awareness,
空白的
no
你，
feelings, no thoughts. A
然后这个
biological
克隆出来
vessel,
的
if
你
you
只是为了
will.
取它的器官，
A tabula rasa.
很变态。
That doesn't sound very nice. But I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you, and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very effectively.
So, tabula rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you were doing with your alters, Jan?
Is that what you want me to do with them? Train them? Enhance them?
Of course not. I was only trying to show you how deeply rooted we are in sentimental superstitions our culture imposes on us. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too brittle to carve in. There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer? With the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my alters is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
Yes, of course you can.
Good. Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
Yes, I'm sure. I told you before, it's better for you and your alters if your wife and her employers stay out of this. You didn't listen then. I hope you'll listen now. It's the only safe way for you. We can do this. Are you with me?
I feel like you're trying to use me for something. And I don't like it.
I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. Believe it or not, I have not been more honest with anyone in years. Whatever you think of me, I am not trying to undermine Ally Corp's operations, and it is no personal agenda that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential. All they could ever do is use the rupidium you've found to boost the prices of their shares. Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. All we need to do is withhold some information from them. And trust me, much greater things can be done. Not for me or any individual, but for every living being, now and in the future. So if your mind isn't certain about it, maybe I can at least appeal to your heart. Because sometimes when we don't know what's right, we can feel it. Just consider it.
挺糟糕的，说真的。特别糟糕。
Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came up with a cure for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope? Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter. Awareness-free? We need a brain tissue donor that can be sacrificed. So we're making sure it's not an actual person like us. Yes, that seems rational. So you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because it's cruel? Science is cruel. Survival is cruel. But it's not just about our survival, right? The whole mission is at stake, Jan. That's what Maxwell said. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult AliCorp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe I should talk to Lena again? Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things? Maybe you're right. I'm overthinking it. Good. Just give me the green light, and I'll start researching that new QC functionality right away.
很变态的一种治疗方案。
Then we'll take it step by step. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
太变态了。呼叫丽娜，黑路钥匙神器。这样，我们先把那个白板羊给创出来，然后再去呼叫丽娜。那我要怎么黑呢？黑路量子计算器研究使命，黑路。就我们就双头行动吧，一边黑，然后一边那个去研究第二种治疗方案。太恶心了，这个。
Lena, can you hear me?
I'm here. Did you get to your rendezvous point?
Not yet. I'm experiencing unforeseen circumstances. Again.
What's the problem?
There's something I haven't told you about this mission.
Okay.
Something I had to do. I was instructed to do, but In the end, it was kind of my
其
decision
实
to
告诉他
follow
是个比
through.
较好的方法，因为
But
不
I
然后
really
面
had no
后面很难
choice.
搞。
What did you do, Jan?
Well, I created a copy of myself.
I'm sorry, but this is just not funny to me. I'm beginning to worry you've completely lost it. Calling me like this in the middle of the night and making up nonsense?
No, Lena, it's true. I know it sounds fucked up, but listen. I have Rapidium, and I have a womb, you know, this module. Just think about it. I can make copies of myself.
这个事儿100%瞒不住。
My alters.
Alters? Jan?
Yeah. Because I use the quantum computer to alter their life paths, you know? So, yeah, I know this is crazy, but you gotta believe me, they are different versions of me with different choices they made in life. There's even one who thinks he never divorced you. I mean, how crazy is that? He's such a pain in the ass. You'd hate him. Lena, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you believe me?
I don't know.
Are you crying?
Just tell me what the fuck you want from me.
哇，他好像很生气的样子。
They've got some kind of medical condition, my alters. A brain mutation of some kind. It could be from being forced to grow so quickly, because I'm the only one who doesn't have it. They're dying. Eventually, they're gonna die, and I won't make it without them, Lena. So, if you want to help me, please look into their MRI scans and tell me if you think there's anything that could be done.
Do you think Rapidium-induced growth could be responsible?
I don't know. My scientist alter said... never mind.
Just tell me one thing. Does Maxwell know about these alters?
Yeah, but it's entirely on me, Lena.
If it's true, you know I have to report it to the board.
And you'll get me into deep shit, Lena. Is that what you want?
It's gonna backfire and you know it.
Look, will you help me or not?
Okay. Send me those scans, but I can't promise anything.
所以说还是前期最好。
Thank
前期
you.
最好弄。
Can I trust you to keep quiet about it? They're gonna find out anyway. Maxwell just needs time to figure out how to protect them. Corporate games. You hate that
前
shit
期还
too.
是一个非常能够
I
提供
don't
各
want
种
to
各
hear
样的方法
another word about Maxwell. That guy's gonna have to explain a lot when you get back.
But you won't tell anybody now.
No, but that doesn't mean I'm okay with it.
I get it. I appreciate it.
Jan, what happens if I can't help you when they die? Will you be able to make it on your own?
They can't die.
In that case, I'll do my best not to fail you. I just hope it's not too late.
Thank you. Bye. Jan, we need to discuss something.
好了，植物学家，我们的舔狗羊要吃醋了。好，什么事儿？
Looks like you have something to say to me. Please, tell me it's not true. Are we seriously going to farm a human being like it's a plant? No, you're right. It's unthinkable.
而且我不会，
I
我不会
talked to
用那
Lena
个
and
我用
she
它自己
promised to try and
我就
help.
克隆一个自己再去踩它屁股，太恶心了。
That's the way to go.
先睡觉吧，明天再说。嗯，走错了吗？
Jan, we should talk. Let's touch base.
后面他们每个人都会找我一次是吗？
So, how about those leadership skills of mine? You kept your word about the radiation protection. Doesn't mean the end of our problems, but at least you've learned something. Like what? That you can win people's trust by showing them you care, instead of
哦，他真的
imposing
不愧是
authority like
工
a
会领袖，
brute.
真的是不愧是工会领袖。
Sounds like a good method. Thanks for pointing me in the right
真的
direction.
不愧是工会领袖。
Sure. Just don't go astray. The Union is watching. Hey, what did you want to talk about? Is it true? Are you really thinking of getting the corporation involved in our treatment? The jury's still out on this one. Why? I strongly advise against it. Whatever you do, do not trust the corporation. I might sound obsessed, but I am speaking from experience. You should know that Ally Corp has blood on their hands.
但是如果说我不相信公司，你们
Wait
就
a
会死
minute.
掉。
Are you telling me Ally Corp killed people? Yeah, a lot of people. Of course, they put the blame on the unions. What happened? Well, first they tried to downplay our demonstrations. Chaotic riots, that's what they called them. Then they sent in the police. Things got more and more brutal. Innocent people were arrested, charged with false accusations, vilified. That's when I decided to step in as a leader. I consolidated all the separate small unions, and together we declared a general strike of the joint unions against all the big six corporations. Well, they couldn't call us chaotic anymore, so what do you think they did? They probably just sent more police against you. They went for me, personally, by planting a mole inside the organization who challenged my leadership. Imagine this guy appearing out of nowhere and suddenly undermining my authority. And his agenda? Stop the strike, back down on our demands. Ridiculous. The worst thing was, some people actually took him seriously, which is exactly what those double dealers wanted. To drive a wedge between us, destroy our newfound unity. You had to send a clear message to the people. Yeah. I had to show them that we'd never back down. It was now or never. We needed public opinion on our side, so I called for a nationwide demonstration to support our cause. A mass display of distrust towards the powers that be. And you know what? The turnout exceeded my expectations. It was the proudest day of my life. Until it became the darkest one. What happened? The police happened. Pushing the protesters about, yanking people out of the crowd, and mousetrapping the ones who wanted to retreat. Panic broke out. Several groups started backing out while others tried to push on, trampling them. It was a massacre. Many people died that day, Jan. And it's all on the corporations. Their hypocrisy, their greed. Wow, man. That must have been agonizing for you. I can see why you hate the corporation so much now. Yeah. And you know the worst thing? Backstabbing me was what they were planning from the start. They were just waiting to discredit me in the eyes of people who trusted me most. So, how come you ended up on this mission? For Ally Corp? Well, it was the only way to redeem myself in the eyes of the unions. I failed as a leader. So, I needed to rebuild my position from scratch. And then Ally Corp offered me the role of a union representative on this mission. They probably thought they were humiliating me. But I wanted to show the people I was willing to fight for their rights in any circumstance. Even if it meant venturing into the lion's den. So, here I am. But it doesn't mean I trust them. And neither should you. 'Cause they're gonna play you just like they played me. Don't worry. I won't. Good. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope you won't let anyone change your mind. So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you. Yeah. And I gotta say, good job. I know not everyone is convinced about this method, but in my opinion, we should do whatever it takes to save the crew.
你前后
Without
改变这么
looking
大的吗？
back.
太离谱了。去找技术员吧。啊，太离谱了，太离谱了。
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you. Yeah, I heard. You want to make another one of us and perform some sick experiments on him. That's nice, Jan. Feed us our own brother's brain. Make even bigger freaks of us.
被吐槽了一圈，把我去后面找经理。有没有办法避免的事情？
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you. Yeah, I've heard. And I gotta say, it's kinda disturbing. Is it true you're considering creating this knocked out guy and retrieving his brain? Don't worry. I want to try and explore another way. That's a relief. Hope it works out.
现在丽达还没有给我回信啊。
So, heard the news? We might have a cure for you. Yes, I've heard, and I have a very strong opinion about it. Just because some things are possible from a medical standpoint doesn't mean they should be done. Why don't you let me decide what should be done? Tough decisions had to be made from the very start of this mission, and I was the one to make them. There's a thin line between a tough decision and a bad choice. Listen, I'm just trying to tell you that rationalizing morally doubtful choices is a road to nowhere. Cross the line and there's no going back. Trust me, I've been there.
我感觉我被吐槽了一圈。好了，可以准备好出去采矿了。 哦，就没什么东西好采的了。我现在缺什么呀？我去采点那个吧。有机物，有矿可采了。采铁对。
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
那我再说吧，通过它。首先呢，召集所有人到厨房，这是对的。我们把大餐给吃了。大餐，有的吃肯定先吃大餐了。
Hey, is that what I think it is? My trademark hunter stew. No way. Big Oss? It fucking smells like heaven.
香菜炖。
You mean the characteristic stench of sulfur decomposing to hydrogen sulfide in fermenting
差
cabbage?
硫酸。
May speak of a dirty diaper, but it's proven to work wonders for your gut microbiome.
And like all sour foods, it cheers people up. I always serve my hunter stew at parties. And they were damn good parties.
有什么效果？我觉得医生大餐真的是维护基地关系变好的一个非常重要的那个
I'm glad you appreciate the importance of such
技巧
things.
关键吧。
I have to say, it was a pleasure for me too. I guess I just like making people happy. It's a fine way to take your mind off your own problems, or to realize how unimportant your problems are in the face of real human tragedies. You may think I'm out of touch, but I seriously believe a man's purpose can only lie beyond himself. Otherwise, he will always live like a caged animal who has never experienced the call of the wild. Jeez, you make me feel bad about myself. Please don't. You had your own battles to fight. My life, well, looking back, it was fairly easy. I had a wise guardian, good education, and the privilege of a medical career. Devoting myself to volunteer work just seemed obvious at some point. That's when you started cooking, too? Sort of. Besides bringing medical aid, I got involved in a charity soup kitchen. Ingredients were almost as scarce as here, but me and my helpers always cooked up something special for the locals. Want to know my secret? Putting your heart in it? In a way, you're close. It was Mom. I wrote to her a lot from the other side of the world, asking for advice on how to tweak her classic recipes so that they could be made with, well, foreign ingredients. She taught me how to be a magician even in the humblest of kitchens. Wait, Mom, wasn't that after she was sick? Right. But she got better. So, you're saying there was a way to help her? Well, it came with a price. What price? A long story, man. But
long story.
She's alive? I mean, in your awareness? Was she still alive when you went on this mission? Yeah. She called me the day before the launch and wished me a good landing. Didn't she get better in your life? No. No, she didn't. I mean, she's gone. I was gonna tell her how it went if we found rubidium. I'm sorry. You won't be able to do that. None of us will. But she'd be proud of you. You know that. Proud. This is some kind of cruel joke. Joke? Come on, man, what are you talking about? My efforts, my struggles. Seems they were all pointless. That's not true. Whatever you did, it made you who you are. That version of Mom, you know, it lives in you, through your memories, your recipes. And they're not pointless. Thanks to them, you were able to give us an unforgettable feast. Isn't that like bringing her back to life? And look, you've done it twice. You should be proud of yourself. Thanks, but it's not so simple, Jan. I mean, I'm glad to have these memories, but what? I think I'd just rather not talk about it. I think I need some alone time.
啊，技术员现在很不错，我们各个解决。我跟你说，要是没有任务的话，我觉得他应该是一个非常好说话的人，因为他性格很简单。
All right with your eyes, Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
是在哪里？好的，我看看。
What's troubling you?
Well, I've been analyzing the situation thoroughly, and in light of the fact that we may all die of this abnormality in our brains, the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. To the point of obsession, I admit. Yeah, you'll make it. We'll all make it, don't worry, okay? Oh, please. I'm not worried for myself. There's a lot more at stake here than just our fleeting lives. Can't you see? The world will miss so much if I go too soon. Oh, what do you mean? My work. Everything I did in my parallel life wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, it had the potential to push space exploration to a whole new level.
Really?
How? You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in even the most extreme conditions.
Oh, shit?
Exactly. And now it breaks my heart to think that all that groundbreaking research, all that knowledge could just disappear with me, never to see the light of day. Yeah, man, you're right. We
对，
can't let the
应该这样说。
method of nano particle we can't let it disappear. So let's do something about it. Yeah, right. But what can we do about it? I want to recreate my research here and now. Revisit my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and write it all down again for posterity.
And you need me to...
Grant me the time to focus on this project and nothing else. Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical tasks if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much as possible until I get this weight off my chest completely.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It's amazing that by trying to save your own life and altering yourself, you involuntarily unleash such a big potential for change and progress. I can start working on my old research whenever you're ready. What are you using for?
不管怎么样，我们先继续睡觉，然后把该研究的东西研究掉。丽娜是不是在呼叫我？